Hey kids, it's time to get moving and have a little fun. Let's start with a song.
Come on, clap your hands. Here we go. That's it. Yeah, we're all in this together and we're having fun. We're here to spread the love of God to everyone. Gonna get a little crazy, yeah, a little wild. Here we go now, come give it a try. Move it to the left now. Move it to the right. Find someone you don't know and give them a high five. Stomp your feet louder. Yeah, you guys are doing awesome. Wave your hands up high. Come on. Find somebody else now and give them a high five. Let's go. Oh, 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 oh. We're all in this together and we're having fun. We're here to spread the love of God to everyone. Gonna get a little crazy, yeah, a little wild. Here we go now. Come give it a try. Move it to the left now. Move it to the left now. Move it to the right. Move it to the right. Find someone you don't know and give them a high five. Come on, you guys are moving great. Stomp your feet louder. Stomp your feet. Wave your hands up high. Come on, wave them up. Find somebody else now. Give them a high five. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, 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 Come on, one more time. Move it to the left now. Move it to the right. Find someone you don't know and give them a high five. Oh, stomp your feet louder. Wave your hands up high. Wave your hands up high. Find somebody else now and give them a high five.
We're going to have a blast discovering that God always loves us.
Let's meet our Bible memory buddy, Savannah the giraffe.
Hey there, friends. Glad I spotted you down there. I'm Savannah, and guess where I live? On the savannah. You'll find me and my family on the open plains throughout a few countries on the continent of Africa. We giraffes like to hang out among the trees on the savannah. Trees are my go-to hide-and-seek spot. Get it? Spot? Can't find me? You're getting closer. Here I am. Young giraffes are called calves, but they don't moo like those other calves. We love leaves. They're our favorite snack. And since giraffes are the tallest animals on the planet, it's a breeze to just reach up and grab a bite. So good. My long neck reminds me of God's love. It keeps going and going. In the Bible, book of Ephesians, chapter 3, verse 18, it says, "And may you have the power to understand, as all God's people should, how wide, how long, how high, and how deep His love is." God always loves us. You don't have to be super tall like me to see His love for you. God created the world for us to live in. We can read about it in the first book of the Bible called Genesis. Every single detail in our world is designed by God and created for us to enjoy. The sky, the water, the plants, and animals like me. God created the world and said it was good. So, take a look around you. You can see God's love in the sky. You can hear God's love for you when birds sing in the trees outside. And you can even taste God's love when you eat your favorite food. And you can share God's love too. When you see someone who's sad, your kindness shows God's love. Try to capture God's beautiful love and share it with someone today. It's a great way to spot a smile. God always loves us.
How much do you know about giraffes? Let's find out with a this or that challenge. You'll hear 2 fun facts about giraffes, and then it's up to you to decide which one is true.
Is a baby giraffe called a calf or a kid? It's a calf!
The Bible is God's true story of love, and it's one big book that's filled with a bunch of little books. Our Bible memory verse comes from Ephesians 3:18. Let's say the verse together.
And may you have the power to understand, as all God's people should, how wide, how long, how high, and how deep God's love is. Ephesians 3:18. God always loves us, and He's got the whole world in His hands.
He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the little bitty baby in his hands. He's got the little bitty baby in his hands. He's got the little bitty baby in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got you and me, brother, in his hands. He's got you and me, sister, in his hands. He's got you and me, brother, in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got everybody here in his hands. He's got everybody here in his hands. He's got everybody here in his hands. He's got the whole world 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 in his hands. Yeah, he's got the whole world in his hands. 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 He's got the whole world in his hands.
Let's explore a story from the Bible.
In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. The first book in the Bible is called Genesis. This word Genesis means beginning. Genesis is the beginning of God's story of love for us.
The world began because God made it. Let's read what God made first. So this comes from Genesis 1, verses 1 to 5. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Now the earth was formless and empty. Darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. And God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. God saw that the light was good, and He separated the light from the darkness. God called the light day, and the darkness He called night. And there was evening, and there was morning, the first day.
God began by separating light from dark. Then God spoke and made sky.
Did you know that the air is a mixture of a lot of nitrogen, some oxygen, and a little bit of other gases? God gives us just the right amount of oxygen we need to live, and that's because God always loves us.
Genesis 1, 9 to 10. And God said, "Let the water under the sky be gathered to one place, and let dry ground appear." And it was so. God called the dry ground land, and the gathered waters he called seas. And God saw that this was good. On the third day of creation, God separated land and water.
Genesis 1:11-12. Then God said, "Let the land produce vegetation, seed-bearing plants and trees on the land that bear fruit with seed in it, according to their various kinds." And it was so. The land produced vegetation, plants bearing seed according to their kinds, and trees bearing fruit with the seed in according to their kinds. And God saw that it was good. God made plants that produce fruits and vegetables for us to eat. God always loves us, and he gives us what we need to live.
Genesis 1:14-19 tells us that God also made the moon, the stars, and the sun. He created the scientific forces needed for us to survive.
In Genesis 1:25, God made the wild animals according to their kinds, the livestock according to their kinds, and all the creatures that move along the ground according to their kinds. And God saw that it was good. God made fish and birds and animals to live in the world he created.
God made everything we need to survive and enjoy life on this earth. And God said it was good. Creation shows us his love. God always loves us, and we can see God's love everywhere.